My name is Calvin. I'm in grade 10 and I do a virtual program called VHS. So getting in was just filling out an application, and that was a perfectly fine experience. And then from there to actually get the training to become a dragon, it was just a whole bunch of meetings to decide how we're going to do this, how we're going to rank them. We've got a whole bunch of criteria we want to fill out, and we need to work together as a team. So we've got a whole bunch of bonding exercises. A big one was authenticity and also helping people in need. So do you actually care about this program, and also is this program actually going to help people who are in need? Is this helping rich people get richer, or is this helping people in need get to a point where they can get to a better point? I think a big one was Bookopedia. It was just perfect. They had a bunch of youth who were trying to help against racism, and they were clearly all so into the project. They clearly cared about it so much. They were so well rehearsed. They put so much time into it. That was clear this wasn't just a thing like, I guess we'll do this. Instead, it was something that they actually just cared about and loved. It was just an amazing presentation. My favorite part of the event was definitely seeing the sheer excitement of everyone who got picked. They were so excited. Like some of them were even just crying with just joy, and it was just such an amazing time. It was that they are clearly super authentic. They care about this program. They care about all of this. They have put so much time into their presentation. They've put so much time into this idea and concept, and also that the reason for their project makes so much sense. Like, it is to end discrimination, or it is to help end discrimination. And that is something that is so important nowadays. Like, it is a super important project. It is very clear, and is one of the best, if not the best, presentations there were. One that we were just deciding on just a couple minutes ago was one by the YMCA for helping youth become leaders for a summer camp. And that was just such a good one, because it is going to teach youth how to be effective leaders and get job experience so that they can enter a much better job in the future. Like an entry-level job that'll get them into the next thing in their life. It's super important that youth can get entry-level experience. That way they can get a better job in the future. They can know what they're passionate in. It's also very difficult because a lot of adults will ask, like, hey, what are you going to go into in the future? And a lot of time, we don't know. Like, I've got no idea necessarily. I know because of the programs I'm in, such as SWPTs, that I want to go into something about leadership. And that I learned that largely because of SWPTs. And something like this could be a very good program for other people, similar to how SWPTs has been to me. And it's super important, especially because it is for newcomers, that they can come into Waterloo Region and they can immediately get that experience. Because a lot of the time, adults will make decisions on this, and oftentimes they're completely right. They're like experts and they know what is necessary. However, it sort of lacks that sort of perspective of youth, of what's actually going to help us. Because they can answer this like, is this going to be successful? Is this actually going to run better than we can? But ultimately, they can't answer, are we going to be interested in it? Is this going to help me? Is this going to help my friends? Is this going to help everyone I know? And so it's super important that we can influence the decisions there. And it is also super good because now we can get more experience in this so that we can do what they do in the future. I think the biggest one is just what we've learned. Like, we've learned so much about how to decide on these things, how to grant thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, a big thing is don't focus on the no's, focus on the yeses. Like, what do you like about a certain project rather than just what do you not like. You can destroy any project at all just by being like, oh yeah, this specific part here, not good. This could break the entire thing. But if you focus on what is good about it and then let them figure out how to fix the no's, then it can go super far. It has given all of us so much more experience, so much more knowledge of how to do this, and also we've made a lot of friends. I think we've all know each other a lot more than we did at the start. If you are a large organization, absolutely make one of your own youth impact projects. This has been such an amazing project and has had such a huge impact. All of the projects here, I'm looking through them, realizing just a single one of them is going to have a major impact on everyone it affects. if you're just an individual, absolutely donate to an organization that is doing it.